Flecko, and that's 2. Holy cow! Prairie getting good movement, and with the basketball that time, and we have a timeout here. And with 5:32 remaining here before half, the score, Linn-Mar 24, Cedar Rapids 20, and Jerry Evers, you've got some exciting stats for us.
Yes, we finally got power on here. That first quarter kind of slipped by us, but just to bring you up to date, number 55 for Linn-Mar, Mr. Dobbenmeyer, was the leading scorer in that first quarter. He scored a total of 8 points, and he had 3 rebounds. And Mr. Young, number 21, had 4 rebounds and 2 points. That's the highlight on the Linn-Mar team. On the Prairie team, we have scoring from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different folks. So that's pretty well spread out, and rebounds are about 1 apiece. So tell you what, that was a nice spurt in here by the Prairie Hawks. They were down. Now they're within 4 points. The score is 20-24 in favor of the Linn-Mar Lions. We have 5:32 left in the second quarter. Ball's inbounded by the Linn-Mar Lions. Point guard looking around. Pass here on the offside. 3-point attempt. Oh, just above the back. Rebound by the Lions. Up and in. Mr. Peacock gets his rebound, puts it right back up for a 12-footer.
Hawks on a counterattack now, setting it up in the guard court. That's number 14 for the Prairie Hawks. That's Jason Furler to Mike Kleppe. Kleppe working it down low, turning, shooting, Hupper, will go, make that Trent Mitchell. Trent Mitchell that time, ladies and gentlemen, with the nice inside move, faces the basket, puts it right in. Linn-Mar on the counterattack here. The Lions coming in here. That's with the basketball, Young. Shot is up. Nice move that time, getting it inside, and give that to Kozman that time. Matt Kozman, a 5'11", 145-pounder, sophomore. That's Furler, far side. Foul will be called on Dobbenmeyer that time, number 55. Getting in the seam that time. You're watching Cox Cable Channel 10, voice of Cedar Rapids Prairie Athletics here in Eastern Iowa. Excellent sophomore action here. 4:25 remaining before half. Mike Kleppe going to the line, number 42, just a freshman. Misses the free throw, and let's see if we got number 24. Flecko over the back, that's what they're calling. And we'll check Steve's foul, or Aaron's foul total here. I believe it's his second personal. Kozman, Dobbenmeyer is in there right now. Also Young. Here's the free throw right there. Right in there by big Colin Pick. 6'5" sophomore. Running the land attack. Number 11, Chris Heacock, 5'11" sophomore. Picked with the second one, 29. Make that 30 down to 22. And inbounding the ball will be Aaron Flecko. Flecko will be looking here, trying to get the ball in. That's Kleppe. Mike Kleppe with it. Now to Trent Mitchell. Mitchell coming all the way down. Sets it up in the lane. Shot won't go. Rebound. Linn-Mar. Colin Pick. That's Heacock. All the way down here. That's Young with the 15-footer. It's right in there. Make that Matt Kozman that time. A 5'11" sophomore with the basket. And now a nice pass by Mitchell, getting it down court, and we have a walk as Keith Kleppe, and the ball will belong to Linn-Mar here, going northbound here at the Hawks Nest. Heacock and T-Berg with the ball up court. Now to Kozman. Kozman looking at, goes the far side to Heacock. Back to Kozman now. Kozman, Heacock. Heacock along the baseline, cut off by Flecko. Back out in front. Kozman has a notion. Had a hunch. Won't go. Battle for the rebound. Mike Kleppe, Cedar Rapids Prairie with a rebound. And Colin Pick, the 6'5" postman for the Lions, is going to be whistled for personal foul number 2. And very quickly, the Linn-Mar coach, Ted Steele, going to have him off the bench here. And here he comes. Wall coming in. And Colin Pick, the big postman, sitting down there. No sense risking a third foul here with 3:35 to go and a 10-point lead. Mike Kleppe right in there. And Jerry Evers, have these sophomores improved since the last time we saw them?
That's right. They had a lot of turnovers the previous game, but tonight they're taking care of the ball.
They really are. There's Kleppe's second free throw. There's the rebound going to number 15. That's Jeff Supple. Make a Supple. Back outside. Supple rings it for three, and that puts Linn-Mar ahead. 35-23. Hopper with the basketball now. Working. Gets it to Furler. Furler going to come back out here. Going to set it up. Goes down low. Got it to Aaron Vleckel. Now back. Nice move inside. Won't go for. And a rebound to Kosman. That shot that time by Pat Weldon. Ball along the baseline, won't go, squares up, and that's two more. 2:59 to go here, second quarter. And timeout, Cedar Rapids Prairie. And we'll go away here for just a minute, George Jones. Second quarter. Hawks 14 in arrears here. But this is a hungry band of Hawks here. They'll come back. Now to Hopper. Hopper with the basketball against pressure from Kosman. Keeps coming. Now to Furler in the corner. Furler looking. Tries to take him inside. Now gets it back out. That's number 30 in there for the Prairie Hawks. That's Keith Kleppe. Now on the far side. That's Weldon. Won't go. Battle underneath, and we got a foul charge. Who's going to get that one? Looks like it's going to be on Andrew Wall, picking up the personal foul. Check the Prairie lineup here for you. Keith Kleppe's in there. Mike Kleppe's in there. Furler. Hopper's in there. And Pat Weldon with 2:33 to go here. Second quarter. That's Kleppe right in there with it. Second free throw, right in there. Makes it a 37-25 ball game. Here's the outlet pass. Weldon with pressure on Young. Young having trouble. Gets rid of it over here. That's Kosman, double team. Good defense by these Hawks. On the outside, the open man, that's number 15. And that would be Jeff Supple, 5'10" and sophomore. Puts it right in there with 2:15 to go. And I'll tell you, Jerry Evers, Linn-Mar is just on fire. They just don't miss. Coming in, nice move. Oh, that was pretty. And that was Kleppe that time. Ball kicked loose, battle for the ball, nicely done. Furler ahead, trying to hit it to Weldon. And Linn-Mar comes up with the ball. Coming down the court now is Kosman. And now to Supple. Supple has a notion, doesn't take it. Gets it in the corner now to Young. This side to Kosman, and we got a pushing foul. And Andrew Wall is going to pick up another personal foul. That's his second personal. The ball will belong southbound here to the Cedar Rapids Prairie Hawks. Moving in beside me now, my sidekick, Kurt Woods. Good to have you back, Kurt.
Thank you very much. Work ran a little late tonight.
Well, so did Dave Evans. We got a little bit late start here, but everything's in order now. We've got a nice half of sophomore action to look forward to here. George Jones. Here running the camera tonight. Got Jerry Evers over here on the stats.
Well, this shot is up and in. We can't wait for this varsity matchup. TV Land, you stay tuned because we have varsity Linn-Mar Lions versus the Prairie Hawks.
Thank you very much, Jerry Evers. Going to the line, going to try to shoot the second one here. Pat Weldon puts it right up in there, and it's right in there for the Prairie Hawks. Linn-Mar with the basketball now. There's a nice interior feed. That's number 41 going to the basket. That would be Blake Dooley, a 6'1" sophomore. And Kleppe's going to pick up the personal foul, and that's his first personal. Dooley will go to the line here. Mitchell coming in. Checking out is number 30, Keith Kleppe. So your Prairie lineup would be Furler, Mitchell, Kleppe, Hopper, and Weldon. Here's Dooley at the line. First free throw. Leaves it just a hair short. with 1:32 to go here. Hawks 10 in arrears, trying to get back in it here before half. Here's the second one is up there, right in there. And now the Hawks Linn-Mar will come back. Hawks will move it up court. That's Hupper with a basketball. That's Furler along the baseline. Nice move inside. That's two. And Kurtwood, what a nice move by Furler.
It really was. He took it to the hole strong. Great to be back to this big rivalry between Prairie and Linn-Mar. It goes back to the old conference days, the ECIC. It's great to be back and see this hard-fought action.
Thank you. And that's Furler's first basket of the game. And now we have a foul down at this end.
That was Furler's first basket in the game here, but it was an important basket because it got us down in the single digits. We're only behind by 9.
That foul called on Mike Kleppe. That's his second personal foul here. Dooley again at the line, sinks it. That makes it a 10-point ball game here.
Dooley came off the bench and he came up to the free throw line about 30 seconds ago. He almost missed a basket on the first shot. Second one was in. He's all relaxed now. Oh, it went out. So he's 2 out of 4 from the line. We have a foul called in here. We'll pick up the number. 22 fouls on Trent Minsel. Jeff Supple coming off the bench at the line, shooting 1-1. First one's up, in and out. Rebound in there by Kleppe. Hupper pushes it up, point guard, gets it into Minsel, up, miss. Rebound in there, tough rebound over the back there. That's fouls on number 35. And that's Jeff Corrigan, who's in the game now for the Linn-Mar Lions.
Jeff Corrigan is first. Pat Weldon will be in the line shooting. One is bonus. Sean Nogi.
Mike Kleppe sits down. Pat Weldon at the line shooting the 1-1. First one's up, missed. Nice rebound in there by Blake Dooley. Ball stolen in there. Ball called in there. We're going to pick up the number here. A lot of action here. I'm trying to keep stats and do the play-by-play. Number 21, that's Tony Young. Tony Young called for that foul. Woody, you want to take this over? We have number 22, Trent Minsel up to the line, shooting the 1-1. Woody says, hey, he came in late. He can't, he doesn't know these players yet. First one up, it's good. You got the business taken care of here, Paul Betcher? Do you want to take this mic over?
I'll tell you. Thank you very much, sir, Jerry Evers. Having a nice little visit here in the background. We'll get back in this flow of things here. Trent Mitchell. And with Mitchell's free throw, that cuts the Linn-Mar lead to 8. And on the perimeter now, that's Heacock, who has come back in the game. Linn-Mar going to take it down, pull it down for 1. In there now, that's T-Berg back in there, and Heacock. Heacock with the ball. T-Berg. Down here in the corner to Jeff Gergen, who just came in. Gergen playing keep away over here. Now back on the far side. That's Heacock. Now back to Supple. Heacock comes back out in front to Supple. Hawks trying to cover those passing lanes. Here's the inside move and a nice shot. Oh, I'll tell you what. Beautiful move by Heacock, and that's it here for the first half, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to sign off here at halftime. The score, Cedar Rapids Prairie 33, Linn-Mar 43.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here for second half action. Linn-Mar, Cedar Rapids Prairie, sophomore action leading up to the big varsity game tonight between the two schools. Coach Ted Steele, want to go through some of the Linn-Mar people. Jim Hamilton, Kyle Steele, and Jacob Fratsky are the managers, cheerleaders at Linn-Mar. Stephanie Abadeli, Tara Barger, Angie Fuller, Jenny Garricky, Kelly Meggers, Stacy Severson, Tammy Storshine, and Lori Wegman, the Linn-Mar contingency over here. Nice group of fans over here from the Lions. We affectionately call it the Lion's Den. That's Heacock. Heacock on the outside, looking, down to the perimeter. That's Daubenmeyer up high now. And back out now. They'll start it again. Linn-Mar, that's Heacock back with the basketball. Looking. Now gets it down low to Colin Pick. There's the long one downtown. That's 3 more for the Lions. They just don't miss, Kurtwitz.
Well,
They're going to make that 2.
It's like your traditional Lion team. They got some height, strength, and some power, and a lot of quickness on their side.
And they also lead the Mississippi Valley. Want to get that fact in. This is the best team, probably the best team in the Mississippi Valley Conference for sophomore teams. That was Mike Kleppe answering for the Prairie Hawks. Pick going deep in the corner now. And now there's Pick up with a shot. Won't go, battling for the ball. And Hawks got it. Furler. Jason Furler here, northbound at the Hawks Nest. Comes to this side to Mike Kleppe. Back to Furler. Furler down here close. That's Keith Kleppe. Underneath. Beautiful job by Mike Kleppe. And a foul this time is going to be called on Tony Young, number 21.
I tell you what, that was a great pass down in there, Woody. Kleppe scored the first 2 baskets in the second half for the Prairie Hawks, and he's on the line to shoot the 1 shot. Looks to me like the Prairie staff went in there and talked to the fellows about getting that ball down low.
Free throw is going to be a key part of the second half.
And nice to see Kurt, Mike Kleppe sink the free throw there, get the 3-point play. That's Daubenmeyer, nice turn, nice basket. And at Prairie now up by 9. Furler meeting the ball well that time against full court pressure. Hawks breaking it nicely now. That's Keith Kleppe down underneath. Nice turns around. That's Mike Kleppe. No relation. But I'll tell you, they combine very nicely there. Mike spells his name with a K, and Keith spells his with a C. But I'll tell you, they work very well together. And the Hawks now. Linn-Mar missing. Under control. Who's got it? And we're going to have a jump ball, and we'll see which way the possession arrow is. No, we're going to get a foul. And that's going to be on Jason Hupper, number 20. Going to be whistled. 47-40. Hawks 7 in arrears. Have come back from a halftime deficit of 10 points. Okay, that's Kosman. Won't go. Rebounded. And Hupper had it, lost it, and it's kicked out of bounds. The ball's going to belong northbound to the Cedar Rapids Prairie Hawks.
Crowd's getting fired up. I tell you, you can sure tell when the second half comes around. Hupper dishing it off here.
Okay, back to Furler now, to Kleppe. That's Kleppe. And Coach Paul Schenkelberg and Pat Milkey's team have fought back within 5 here with 5:39 to go, third quarter. Hawks putting a little heat on themselves, Jerry Evers.
Mike Kleppe is hot. He scored his 9th point in this half.
Fantastic. Nice job by Furler. Blocks it. Comes up with it. Foul turn. And Kurt Woods, these Hawks have really come storming back here.
Certainly have. They come out in a hard-fought man-to-man pressure defense. Linn-Mar kind of sitting back in the zone, so the Hawks are taking right to him on the offensive side as well.
Really have. Coach Schenkelberg had a nice visit with him in there at the half. And they've come back and really played inspired basketball, gotten the ball down low. The passing has been crisp, and they played good defense. And they've really taken the ball to them, Jerry Evers.
Yes, both teams are hot in the second half. There's only 2 rebounds so far inked out here. Jason Furler from the Prairie teams got both of them. That's an indication that both teams are shooting that ball, and they're hardly missing. Again, we're only 5 points down here. The score is 42-47 in favor of the Linn-Mar Lions. And we have a chance to close it within 2 or 3 if we get a basket here on this possession.
I want to go through the girls' sophomore cheerleaders. Missy Thomas, Missy Tomash, Kelly Pizzo, Karen Weber, Melanie Holdy are the sophomore girls basketball cheerleaders. We'll give you the sophomore boys cheerleaders here in a second as the Hawks set up here. Down only 5. That's Furler working low now. Gets it to Flacco.
Linn-Mar getting a little more aggressive on defense. They went to a man-to-man defense.
Nice move by Hupper. Wouldn't quite go. The long pass down. Lost. Battle for the basketball. And still loose down there. And let's see where it belongs. And they're pointing northbound. Cedar Rapids Prairie basketball.
Boy, I hope George Jones, our cameraman, kept up with that action. I didn't see it here in the monitor. I was looking on the floor, but we had a lot of action on that. George, did you pick that up?
I got it, baby.
That's Mike Kleppe with the basketball now. Gets it to Keith Kleppe on the other side. Kleppe coming in. Blacko posting up. Shot won't go. Kleppe on the... And I'll tell you, he looks just like his brother Mark, doesn't he? He really comes in and he's aggressive going for the basketball, Kurt Woods.
Well, he went after the boards hard there. It looked like maybe a questionable call. Linn-Mar kid did a good job of blocking out on that play.
What I liked about that is that pick that Blacko set down in the paint there, and as soon as the shot was taken, he peeled off, and he was in there working on that rebound.
Good observation, Jerry Evers. That's Furler in traffic. Won't go. Battle for the rebound. Kleppe has it. Won't go. And finally, pulling down the rebound, Colin Pick. There's the long pass down. That's Daubenmeier. Stolen by Furler. Hawks on the counterattack. And we got a foul. And I believe they're going to call that on Colin Pick. Very seldom on a break like that do you get the big guy down there and have to beat him. Usually they're down at the other end of the court, Kurt Woods. He was either slow getting back down or he's got a lot of speed getting back up.
He's definitely a little slow getting down this time.
He's a good ball player. And checking in there now is T-Bird. Hawks on the attack downtown. That's great. Holy cow. And what a job.
Point game.
Keith Kleppe has put the Hawks within 2 with 4:13 to go third quarter. You're watching Cox Cable Channel 10, voice of Cedar Rapids Prairie Athletics. There's the pass down low. That's Daubenmeier. And tipped away nicely. Here's the inbound. That's Heacock. Far side now. Gets it back. Heacock with the basketball. Now to Young. Heacock, 3 points. And it's right in there. And Linn-Mar extends their lead to 5 points. 3:45 to go. That's Hupper on the counterattack for the Hawks. Keith Kleppe. Nice pass. That's Furler underneath, and he's hammered. Holy cow. Heacock.
Tell you what, Woody, I think we see a different game plan in the second half. We're doing that high pick up there on the charity stripe, and it's kind of like a give and go, but Linn-Mar's having a tough time defending against it.
Coach Schinkelberg obviously recognized that, maybe weakness in the defense, and at halftime they rectified the situation.
Hawks are back within 4 now. Jason Furler, fine sophomore point guard. Hey, thank you. Gets them both. Hey, Shannon. 50-47.
Okay, shot put up there. Bounce it in and out.
Daubenmeier, the 6'6" power forward. And now it's a 5-point ball game. Hawks still trying to keep this run alive. Key with 3:19 to go. That's Hupper. Hupper looking, trying to get through. Fast back, and that's going to get back, over and back. Ball will belong southbound here to the Linn-Mar Lions. That's too bad.
Paul Betcher, what are we going to do here? Someone just brought us Cokes, and I had a rule up here since we did that Regis LaSalle game. I ended up with a Pepsi on my lap. Should we allow it? Daubenmeier up, blocked in there by Kleppe.
Coming down, that's Hupper. Won't go, and let's see where they got the foul. That's a controversial. That's one of the tougher calls. Was question, of course, was the defensive man set. Thank you, Rich Jeffrey. 52-47. Linn-Mar on a counterattack. That's Kosman, top of the circle. Comes to this side. That's Daubenmeier powering and driving inside. And I'll tell you, he didn't want to be denied. Hawks breaking full court pressure. Keith Kleppe with the ball on the far side. That's Blacko. Back to Kleppe. Going to shoot it downtown. Won't go. Battle for the rebound. Outlet pass nicely. Kosman Takes it inside. That's 2 more for Linn-Mar. And that makes the lead 9 points here for the Lions. Jason Furler on the counterattack for the Prairie Hawks. Getting some heat from Coastman. Works now on this side to Kleppe. That's Mike Kleppe. Hupper. That's Jason Furler. And he'll be fouled. And a foul will be called on Daubenmeyer as number 15 checks back in for the Lions. That would be Jeff Supple. Also Pat Weldon back for the Hawks.
Say, we're getting popper up here, Paul Betcher. Someone just delivered a whole tray of brownies. Now, how can we eat brownies and drink this Pepsi and do this game at the same time? Oh, George wants them. You can have them, George.
Lions showing a lot of poise, stretching the lead back out to 9 points now. And they're handling the pressure well that the Hawks are putting on them.
Nice offensive rebound there. Hawks kept it alive. Vlecko picking up the garbage. Now on the far side. Back to Hupper. Hupper coming in. Back to Weldon. Weldon coming this side. That's Furler. The shot won't go. And the ball will belong southbound here to the Linn-Mar Lions. Coastman playing the point now for the Lions. Gets it to Supple. Supple coming downside. Back and then intercepted nicely by Aaron Vlecko. Fantastic interception. Hawks with a chance to cut it to 7. Nice move. That's Vlecko from the baseline. A nice shot. Holy cow. That's going to cut the lead to 7 points now for the Lions. On this side, that's Supple. Looking, number 31. Back out. Coastman with pressure from Aaron Vlecko. Hawks in a man-to-man defense here. Nice move, back out. And dishes it off. That's Colin Peck. And give a nice assist to Coastman that time with a nice assist. Mike Kleppe. That's Hupper. Hupper going to put it up. 3-point right in there. Justin with a 3-point goal. That's Coastman for Linn-Mar. Working now to number 15. That's Jeff Supple. Ball hit. Nicely done. Vlecko and Mitchell that time combining for the tip of the interception. Downtown. That's great. Holy cow. Pat Weldon that time really on. And it's down to 3, going for the interception nicely. That's Mitchell.
Pat Weldon's done a super job coming off the bench. He's making things happen offensively and defensively.
Sean Novy and Keith Kleppe checking back in for the Hawks now, trying to keep fresh blood out there all the time. Ball down low now. And let's see, Weldon with Daubenmeyer over there. There's a pass off the foot. Still belong to Linn-Mar here with 4 seconds remaining third quarter. Here's the inbound. That's Coastman for 3. Won't go. Rebound, Kleppe. And Kurt Woods. What a third quarter for these Hawks. They answered the first run of Linn-Mar, went on a run of their own. Linn-Mar came back, took it up to 9. And now the Hawks go into the fourth quarter, and they're only 3 points in arrears.
Well, they put on a super spurt at the end of that third quarter and did a good job of getting themselves back in the ballgame with a chance to win it now in the fourth quarter.
They really do, and this Linn-Mar team, this is the leader, the Mississippi Valley leader in sophomore competition.
Looking at the stats here, gentlemen, we have on the Linn-Mar, Daubenmeyer picked up where he left off in that first half. He scored, he's got a total of 16 points now. Other double figures is Matt Kosman. But what I like to see is that Pat Weldon. He's a good outside shooter. All he needs is a confidence. He's made 2 3-pointers now. He's got a total of 8 points. Mike Kleppe came alive. He scored 9 points here in the third quarter. He's got a total of 12 points. Back to the action.
Hawks have had good outside shooting from Weldon, from Furler. That's the ball now low. Dolby won't go. Battle rebound. Daubenmeyer for Linn-Mar. And now here's Seacock back in the ball game. There's a shot downtown. Won't go. Hawks with a rebound. The shot that time for Linn-Mar by John Teberg. Getting the rebound for the Prairie Hawks, Trent Mitchell. Mitchell this way to Furler now. Furler against a trapping defense here. And Mitchell has the ball stolen. And a nice tail and basket there by Heacock. Hawks trying to get under control here in the backcourt. Heavy pressure from Linn-Mar.
Linn-Mar showed good hands on defense, and he showed he can use that left hand, and then the offensive board going for a layup.
That's important. This is a fine sophomore game. No question about this one. Tony Young in for Linn-Mar. Mike Kleppe in there for the Prairie Hawks, along with Weldon, Keith Kleppe, Furler. Furler now to Kleppe. That's Keith Kleppe, baseline shot, won't go. And let's see where they're going to call the foul line. Now, they're going to call on Colin Pick. And that'll be third personal foul here with 7:07 to go, fourth quarter. Kleppe's free throw right in there. Make that Keith Kleppe. Ready to toe the line, try to cut this deficit back to 3. Won't go, and a foul will be called on Pat Weldon.
He spun around and got, looked to me like he had good coverage on that, but maybe he went over the back.
Okay, Linn-Mar on a counterattack, up 60-56. Excellent sophomore game. Daubenmeier turns, Pick with the rebound, and we're going to have a foul charge. The basket's going to be waved off, I think, or did he? He waved it off, and they're going to give Mike Kleppe personal foul number 3.
Lions doing a good job coming out and hitting the boards this fourth quarter.
They really have. They're an outstanding sophomore team. Number 11, that's Heacock, working the other way now. Now down low, Colin Pick. Pick getting it back on the perimeter. That's T-Berg. That's Pick. Won't go. And over the back, they're going to have Heacock. As Aaron Blecko is going to check back for the Prairie Hawks. That's the third personal foul on Heacock. We got 6:40 to go. You're watching Cox Cable Channel 10, voice of Cedar Rapids Prairie basketball here in Eastern Iowa. Okay, Pat Weldon going to try to cut this lead even closer. Won't go. Battle for the rebound. Linn-Mar will have it. Heacock playing now with 3 personal fouls. Trapped now by Weldon and Furler. Gets it back out. And now the Lions will set it up with Kosman. Kosman, nice pass underneath. And a foul's going to be called. And that's on Keith Kleppe. And that's his third personal foul. So both the Kleppe boys with 3, Kurt Woods. Fouls might yet be a factor in this game.
Well, you just want to stay away from number 4 at this point. It's still early in the fourth quarter.
You know, my daddy always used to say, if you don't get foul number 4, you can't get foul number 5.
Good way to look at it.
Here's the shot by Daubenmeier. Won't go. Second one right in there. 61-56. That's Keith Kleppe with the basketball. Going to take it up. Puts up the 15-footer. Nice job. And I'll tell you, this good group of Hawks here staying in here with the conference leaders here. Linn-Mar High School. Prairie fighting to get to the 500 mark. And there's a nice basket by Kosman. And an outlet pass. Blecko nicely ahead. Can he get it, run it down? He does. Keith Kleppe with pressure from Andrew Wall. That's Furler and Hupper in the backcourt now, setting it up for the Prairie Hawks. Works it this way now. To Blecko, there's going for the interception. Can't do it. Furler shot won't go. Nice rebound underneath. Keith Kleppe won't go. Furler Hopper in there battling. He's still fighting. 2. And this game, I'll tell you, what a ball game. This may be one of the best events we've done, gentlemen. What a ball game. That's Kosman now on the perimeter. Takes it to the near side against a Hawkeye zone, and a foul. And oh no! Mike Kleppy is going to be whistled for personal foul number 4.
Well, I don't know what happened in there, but I think the crowd is trying to tell us that Kleppy got called for retaliation there. He looked like he got fouled first. Dobbenmeyer puts the first of 1-on-1 up, and it missed. Rebound in there by Furler.
Hawks on a counterattack here with just over 5 minutes to go. That's Hopper working now, far side to Kleppy. And a foul is going to be called on Andrew Wall. Oh, wait a minute. Got a 3-second call. And Kleppy now, Mike Kleppy will be playing the rest of the way with 4 personal fouls. Linn-Mar upcourting against pressure from the Hawks here. And with a 3-point lead. Now Kosman with the basketball, trying to come inside. Puts up the jumper right in there.
Good strong move to the hoop.
That was Tony Young there with the almost interception.
You know, each team's been their own worst enemy tonight. They're each getting their own shots, you know, to maybe Prairie to come back and tie it and take the lead. They just can't seem to capitalize. And on the other side, Linn-Mar, they could extend the lead, but they seem to get a turnover or a foul.
Ball in the corner now. Hawks looking. There's the ball now, knocked out of bounds by number 21 that time, Tony Young.
Then we got Dave Evans sitting back here trying to analyze the game.
Dave, what do you think?
I think it's a heck of a game. Prairie's been down by 19 points. They're only down by 5 now. They were even there, pretty close to even. They're coming back. They're charging back all the time against this tough Linn-Mar team.
Thank you very much, Dave Evans. Keith Kleppy with a basket for Prairie. The clock down to 4:10 and ticking. Young, that's Wall. Squares up, powerful move, and that's 2 more for Linn-Mar. Okay, Justin Hopper now with the basketball. Nice bounce pass, gets it to Furler and out of Kleppy. Kleppy to Flacco, to Furler. That's Kleppy for 3. Holy cow! And that cuts the Linn-Mar lead to 2. What a ball game.
And we thought the varsity was going to be.
Kosman gets it to number 31, T-Berg. Kosman coming back. A nice feed down low to Dobbenmeyer. Now back. That's Kosman. And that's 2. Well, this time the Hawks got a chance to cut it to possibly to 1 point if they can hit the 3-pointer. There's the shot right in there. And Keith Kleppy is on fire.
Tell you, the pattern is set. Kosman has answered each shot here with the 3 here in the 4th quarter. Oh, there's a charge.
Offensive foul. Kurt Woods, that could be a big break here for the Hawks.
Definitely will. Let's see if he's going to count the basket.
No, I don't think so. I don't think there was a basket. 69-67 here. Hawks with a chance to tie. A 3-pointer would give them the lead. That's Justin Hopper getting it back outside. Trent Mitchell now with the dribble. Back to Hopper. Hopper looking. There's one dribble. Being battled. We're going to have a foul charge. It's going to be on Kosman. Aggressive move. Going for the steal.
Like the way Kosman's really taking the ball strong to the hole. He's hitting some clutch jump shots from the outside, and he's playing some tough defense on the defensive side as well.
Thank you, Kurt Woods. 2:49 to go. Ah, these are big ones. Won't go. Hawks have a chance for the rebound. Hopper has his own rebound. Gives it to Flacco. Hopper, top of the circle. Far side now. Nice pass underneath. There's Flacco. Flacco trying to get it inside. Squares up. Now gets it back out. Mitchell with the basketball. Now back to Justin Hupper. Back to Hupper now. Now to Trent Mitchell. Now down low. That's Flecko with a move. Won't go. And Linn-Mar outletting now. The 2:16 to go. 2:15. Okay, that's Coastman now. Linn-Mar up by 2. Now down to Daubenmeier. Andrew Wall. Back to Daubenmeier. Going to try to draw this Hawk defense out. Trying to backdoor. Okay, there's Coastman now.
I tell you what, Coastman is, he's the one that they're looking for. He's the one that's answered every basket in this fourth quarter for Linn-Mar. He's going to be the one that takes a shot. I guarantee you.
T-Bird pass is intercepted. Right to Kleppe. Okay, Keith Kleppe in the corner, and he's off. No foul called. That's T-Bird. And Hupper's going to pick up the foul at the other end as Furler and Mike Kleppe return for the Prairie Hawks. And checking out here will be Hupper and Sean Novy.
Hawk kids need a little breather right now. It's a good job fouling them on the floor. That way you're giving them 1 and 1 instead of 2 shots.
Looked like there might have been a foul over there on the steal.
I think it's a clean steal, Paul. The key to right now, this little stretch here, Linn-Mar really put the clamps on defensively. The Hawks had a hard time penetrating the last 2 times down.
Okay, 3-point lead. Hawks with the ball. That's Furler. Point for the Prairie Hawks. Now down low, and the ball gets out of bounds with 1:17 to go. And here comes Justin Hupper back. Trent Mitchell will sit down.
You have to put the pressure on him one more time defensively.
Here's the outlet pass. And Linn-Mar will try to slow it down here, looking for run the clock a little bit. Hawks out strong. And Kleppe was close to that interception. Trying to double up. Bad pass. Retrieved in the corner. Out of bounds. Cedar Rapids. Prairie.
Good trapping defense there. Hold on. Linn-Mar Lions call a timeout.
49 seconds to go. Hawks need a 3-pointer here, Dave Evans.
Oh, fantastic ball game. Geez, 49 seconds remaining in this ball game. What a ball game. Prairie's been down by 3 points now, coming back all the time. You can't believe it. This Linn-Mar team is tough, Paul.
It really is. It doesn't get any better than this. You're watching Cox Cable Channel 10. Voice of Cedar Rapids Prairie basketball here in Eastern Iowa. I'll tell you, not a seat to be found in this place, Kurt Woods.
Nope, excellent crowd. This Prairie Linn-Mar sophomore tilt tonight brings back a big memory when I was a sophomore going for the conference title against Linn-Mar at the Linn-Mar gym. We'd already beaten them. We were undefeated in the conference, the ECIC at the time. They had 1 loss, and that was to us. We were down a point with about 25 seconds left. We ran it down to 4. Jim Johnson hit a jumper from about 8 feet, put us up by 1. They called timeout with 2 seconds left. They threw the Hail Mary down court. A kid named Nolan caught it right about where the hash is, threw it up from about 35 feet and swish. The game was over. We lost we tied for the conference title then.
And let's see, with 40 seconds.
This is what you like to do. You're down by 3, and you got the clock stopped, and you're going to be shooting some free throws.
Key there, the clock stop. And number 4, personal foul number 4 for Heacock. And these will be big ones here. Right in there. Justin Hupper right in there with the first one. That cuts it to 2. And Hupper will be looking in, trying to cut it even one more. Here it is. Right in there. Linn-Mar 70, Cedar Rapids Prairie 69. 38, 37, 36. Cedar Rapids Prairie basketball. And a foul. And Chris Heacock has just fouled out of the ball game.
They didn't even have a press going. All you had is one Prairie Hawk guarding them coming up the floor, and he calls that turnover.
And now Coach Ted Steele talking to his band of Lions down there. Coach Paul Schenkelberg talking with Justin Hopper, his guard. Next to him down there, Pat Milkey, fine volunteer assistant coach for the Prairie Hawk sophomores. And I'll tell you, this is one of the finest sophomore basketball games I've ever seen. And it's there. It doesn't get any better than this.
This is sophomore action. What's the varsity going to do to us?
All right. Furler. Walk-off battle. Linn-Mar will have a chance. 70-70, 27, 26, 25, 24, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Overtime! Overtime! Holy cow!
Okay, we're going to reload. We got overtime in this sophomore action. I don't have any room on my score sheet for this fifth quarter.
Jerry Evers tying it up. Trying to get Evers another sheet of paper. Oh, I tell you.
You know something, Paul? I was just talking to the athletic director for Linn-Mar. He told me fouls was going to determine who's the winner of this ball game. I think he was right. I think he was right.
Up there is just deafening. The ball belongs to Cedar Rapids Prairie with a basketball. We'll play a 3-minute overtime. 70-70, Linn-Mar, Cedar Rapids Prairie. Down low, beautiful pass, Cleffy. Oh, beautiful, LeBlanco.
It's like the old Iowa field house in here.
It really is, Kurt Woods. Just about as old, too. 72-70, excitement tonight here at the Hawks' Nest. One of the finest sophomore games we've ever seen. And now Linn-Mar, 2 points in arrears. That's Coastman. Won't go. Rebound. Cleffy. Outlet pass. That's Flacco. We'll hold it up. Now to Cleffy. Furler. Hopper. Down low. Cleffy. Come on. Holy cow. .153 to go. That's T-Berg trying to get it. Won't go. Rebound. Cedar Rapids Prairie. Hawks with a chance for a monumental upset. That's Hupper. Furler. Down low. And missed the cut there. Linn-Mar with 4 points in arrears with 1.5 to go. Coach Ted Steele up there for Linn-Mar. Coach Paul Schenkelberg for Cedar Rapids Prairie. And I'll tell you, this last minute and a half should be a barn burner.
We can't afford another overtime. Our plane, we got a 10:30 plane tonight. Back to the studio, Paul.
Won't go. Rebound, Flacco. Hawks on the counterattack now. 114, 113. That's Hopper. Takes it all the way in the corner. Don't get trapped. Back to Flacco. Now across to Keith Cleffy. Move. Won't go. Offensive rebound. Foul. Linn-Mar. And Coastman has picked up his third personal foul in Linn-Mar. And Coach Ted Steele, timeout.
I'm really impressed with this Matt Kosman. He has really played an all-around game. He's taken over and helped these Linn-Mar Lions here in the second half. But what was important is every shot that he made in that second half was an answer to a Prairie shot. So he made them when he had to.
16 points for Kosman. Look for a leading scorer there with Prairie. Would have to be Keith Kleppe, I would guess. 21. We have Kleppe for 21 for the Prairie Hawks. And Andrew Wall checking back in for Linn-Mar. Also T-Bird, also Kosman. Tony Young in there along with Daubenmeyer for the Lions. And the Hawks with a 74-70 lead. Oh, what a monumental upset this would be. These Hawks are capable of it. Linn-Mar, an outstanding basketball team. Justin Huffer right in there. Hawks, though, have won 6 games in a row before losing to last week to, I believe, City High. Justin Huffer right there. 76 Prairie, 70 Linn-Mar. 57 seconds, 56. That's Kosman for 3. Holy cow. Beautiful shot by Kosman there. Hawks will have to slow it down here a little bit. That's Kleppe, Furler, Hopper, all the way in. Foul. And we're going to give it to Andrew Wall. 38 seconds, Kurt Woods.
Something you're seeing different in the overtime here. Prairie with the lead is still taking the ball to the hole. When Linn-Mar had the ball and the lead at the end of regulation, they were reluctant. They were holding the ball, and the more aggressive team was doing the scoring, and that was Prairie at that time.
Justin Hopper has been at the line I don't know how many times. He's been there quite a few. Has a chance to extend a 3-point lead upwards to 4 or 5. Perfect. $16 for Hopper. Justin ready for the second one. Right in there. 78 Prairie, 73 Linn-Mar. 36 seconds. 35, 34, 30, 28. Long one, 3-point, won't go for T-Bird. Battle for the rebound. Flecko has it for Cedar Rapids Prairie. Supple checking back in for Linn-Mar Lions now. Flecko will go to the line. Furler and Hopper will be back deep. Okay, Flecko. Aaron, a 5'10" forward with 24 seconds. A chance to give the Hawks a little bit more of a bulge here. You never know when you got enough. Right there, 79-73. Aaron Flecko looking for double figures with this one. Wall, go! Rebound to Linn-Mar now with the rebound. That's Dooley. That's Kosman. Puts up the jump shot. Won't go. Rebound. Cedar Rapids Prairie. And a foul going to be called on Daubenmeyer, and that's his 5th personal foul. He'll have to leave the ball game. And he fouls out. Excellent game for Daubenmeyer. 17 points for the Linn-Mar pivot man. Hawks, what a fantastic performance here by these sophomores. Going up against the Mississippi Valley Conference's best and really doing a fine job. Jerry Evers over here next to me calling for the songbooks. Not yet, Jerry. Free throw won't go for Kleppe. Linn-Mar with 11, 10, 9. The 3-point shot won't go. Battles 8, 5, 4. 3-point shot is good. 79-76. Timeout. Okay, Kurt Woods, what do you do now? You're ahead by 3 with 1 second.
All you have to do is inbound it. You know, throw maybe something about a little longer than half court. By the time they catch it, they'll never get a shot off. Time will expire.
How about just handing the ball to the guy right into the basket? It'd be safer, wouldn't it? They can't
One thing about it, it wouldn't be a three-pointer.
Yeah, right. And we got a technical foul charge on the bench. I don't know what it was.
I'll tell you again, these coaches should not recommend these restaurants that these referees have eaten at and got that bad steak. Again, they made a recommendation on that restaurant down the street, and that referee says, no way. That
You
steak,
get a technical.
you get a technical for that.
1 second to go, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Paul Schenkelberg with last-second instructions to his 5 Hawks out there. Hopper, Kleppe, Jason Furler, and Aaron Vlecko. One of the finest sophomore games I've seen, Kurt Woods. How do you feel about it?
Excellent ball game. Right up and down the lineup. All the Prairie kids did their job. You know, the Kleppes, Vlecko, Huffer, Fuller, Weldon off the bench did a super job, popping a couple three-pointers.
81, Cedar Rapids Prairie. 76, Linn-Mar. Monumental upset. Okay, Vlecko inbounding nicely. There's the throw in. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all over. Cedar Rapids Prairie, 81. Linn-Mar, 76. What a ball game. And Kurt Woods, I'm going to turn the mic over to you and Jerry Evers here. I got to get out of here for a couple minutes. I want to savor this one before the varsity game.
Enjoy your break.
Okay, real quick now, we're going to give you the stats of this sophomore game where Prairie was on top, 81-76. More game. Kennedy's in here tonight, and Denny, the sophomores are down by 8 points right now, and looks like there's a few good players that might come up your way here on the varsity level.
Our sophomore team has had a tough year this year, only winning 1 ball game, but they played pretty well tonight again. And we have 2 freshmen on our sophomore basketball team. So we hope we get some help out of this class. In the next year, we're going to have to get some help, and then in 2 years, we're going to have some of these people playing for us.
It's an interesting matchup tonight with Arnie Zedeker, the head coach of Kennedy, bringing his Cougars in here. Both of you have won a state championship, I believe 3A. Yours is at Bettendorf, and his was at Ames, I believe. And the last time the 2 teams got together, you were up in Cougar territory and beat them on their own floor, 93-85. And I heard from Arnie that was the highest point total against an Arnie Zedeker coach team. What do you have to say about that, Denny?
We'll probably be in for a long night tonight. They'll probably be really after us. The first time I met Coach Zedeker was when he won the state championship with Ames in 1976, and the first team he beat in Des Moines was my Bettendorf team that year. Ames was undefeated and ranked #1 in the state, and it was our first trip to Des Moines that year, and we played them, and it was a close ball game. I think it was about a 4-point difference with about 3 minutes to go, and we had a fast break and didn't score, and they got the rebound, went down and scored, and it went to a 6-point game. And I think we ended up getting beat by 7, and they won the next game by 25, and I think the championship game by 31. So they were a very, very dominating team that year, a very good basketball team. But we're expecting a typical Mississippi Valley game tonight, a very tough game. Kennedy can score a lot of points. We've had the ability to score some points this year. So I think it should be a game where there's 2 good offensive teams, and if both teams are shooting well, there could be a lot of points scored again tonight.
Yeah, your team and Arnie's team is fun to watch. Tonight's game has a lot of significance insofar as records and the conference records. I believe both of you are about 50-50 here. You're 8-8 and 5-5 in the conference, and he's probably 8-7 and 5-5 in the conference, and you're tied for 4th. Tonight is kind of a rubber match to see who finishes in the 1st division and getting ready for district play in 2 weeks.
That's right. It's an important game to see. I think whoever wins tonight will have a shot at finishing in the upper division, but we've also got, I think, Linn-Mar with 6 losses, so they're just 1 behind us, and We've got Dubuque Senior 1 game behind us. So there's kind of a log jam in the middle. We got City High out in front with 1 loss, and then Wahlert with 3, Washington with 4. Wahlert and Washington can both be caught yet, too, for second place. So, you know, again, this is a very important ball game for how we're going to finish in the conference race.
And I think Dubuque Senior did all of you a favor by beating highly ranked or top ranked at that time City High. It shows that City High is vulnerable. And when we look at the schedule, City High is your first opponent in the district.
Yeah, I think that was very important that somebody beat them during the year, because now other teams have confidence that they could possibly beat them. And, you know, we finished the year with them on Friday night at Iowa City, and then we go back on Monday at Iowa City and play them first game of the tournament. So we get 2 looks at them in 3 days, both in their gym. So we've got our work cut out for us at that time.
Okay, we're just about ready to start the fourth quarter action, so we're going to wrap this up. I know you got to go in and talk to your players before much too long. And tonight is senior night, and we plan to take a few pictures, Dave, of the seniors.
If I could just say one thing about our seniors, we have 9 graduating seniors this year, and this is a group of kids that last year's juniors helped us to our first Mississippi Valley Conference title. In the 2 years, we're 23 and 15 with them, and we're going to lose some fine basketball players, but more important, we're going to lose some very, very good citizens and very good students. The grade point average of our 9 seniors, the cumulative, is 3.49, and that's not too bad for 9 kids involved in athletics. So we're very, very proud of them, and I think that the people of Prairie should be very proud of their performance on the floor. And maybe physically we're not always as good as we'd like to be, but we know one thing: we always represent the college community very well.
You bet. Appreciate the comments, and we'll be back for the senior presentation and tip-off of the Kennedy, Cougar, and Prairie Hawk here from the Hawk's Nest. Okay, right before the varsity game here, they're going to introduce the seniors tonight. First of all is Lynette Carnahan. They're going to introduce the senior cheerleaders. Lynette is a member of the yearbook staff and has been a cheerleader for 3 years. Her sophomore year, she was secretary of her class. Lynette stays busy at an accounting firm and also works at Heavenly Bodies Tone and Tan. Lynette's future plans include starting a business college, college, and she's the daughter of Frank and Bev Carnahan. Andrea Hanlon. Andrea is the daughter of Bill and Lynette Handrian. Andrea is a member of the jazz concert and marching band. Andrea has the honor of being this year's varsity boys basketball cheerleading captain. Andrea participated in volleyball and is the vice president of the Honor Society. Her future plans includes attending a 4-year college majoring in either history or psychology. And that's Andrea Hanlon. Before her was Laura Webster. Laura is a senior, also active in concert and jazz band. Laura's been a cheerleader for 2 years. This year she cheerleaded for the football squad. Her future plans including a 4-year college, possibly UNI. She's the daughter of Jim and Kathy Webster. And now the basketball players is Gary Mance, senior forward, and he's the son of Melinda Mance. Gary's been a member of the Cedar Rapids Prairie boys basketball team for the past 2 seasons. He's also a 4-year member of the golf team. He won his academic letter and has been a member of the honor roll. Gary's planning to attend a 4-year university, majoring in secondary education. Here's Aaron Blecko as a senior. He's the son of Steve and Becky Blecko. Aaron joined the basketball team on January 3rd after recovering from surgery during the football season. He was a 2-year starter for football and was a captain of this year's team. Aaron is also a member of the National Honor Society Student Council and won his academic letter. Has been on the honor roll many times. He plans to attend college and play football. There's Sean Novi, senior center. He's the son of Ron and Kathy Novi. Sean has worked extremely hard for the Hawk basketball team the past 2 seasons, and he's been a starting center, and he's earned 2 varsity letters in football. He was selected Student of the Month during his junior year. Sean plans attending college and might try playing college football. And here's Chris Bowersox, senior guard, son of Michael and Norma Bowersox. Chris is another 2-year member of the varsity boys basketball program. Last summer he was a pitcher and played in outfield for the Hawk baseball team. He's an excellent student. Chris is a member of the National Honor Society and has received his academic letter, been on the honor roll every quarter at Cedar Rapids Prairie, has twice been selected Student of the Month. Chris plans on attending the University of Northern Iowa and majoring in accounting. And here's Pat Weldon, senior forward, son of John and Sue Weldon. Pat has worked hard this year to be a contributing member of the Hawk varsity basketball team. He's earned a varsity letter last summer in baseball. Pat is vice president of the senior class and has been awarded the Academic Achievement Award, Award of Honor, Student of the Month, and has been on the honor roll. His future plans are to attend college. Next is Trent Minchell, senior guard, son of Dave and Mary Lee Minchell. Trent has been a starter on both football and basketball during his senior year. He won his academic letter and has been on the honor roll. He's planning to attend or plan on playing baseball this summer. He's looking forward to fishing in Canada. Trent plans on attending college and majoring in business. And next is Justin Hupfer, senior forward, son of Mike and Nancy Hupfer. Justin has earned his varsity letters in 3 separate sports. Not only has he been a strong performer for the past 2 years in basketball, he's also been a 4-year varsity letter winner in golf and a 2-year letter winner in baseball. He's also a member of the National Honor Society and has won his academic letter and has been on the honor roll many times. Justin plans to attend college and play basketball. Next is Keith Kleppe, senior forward, son of Robert and Debbie Kleppe. Keith is a co-captain of this year's varsity-based basketball team. He will be a 2-year varsity letter winner in basketball and has set a school record of 6 3-point goals against Jefferson the other night. Keith is a member of the student council. In his free time, he enjoys swimming and going to the beach. He also would like to play basketball in college. And last but not least is Justin Furler, senior guard, son of Jan and Sharon Furler. Jason has been a 2-year starter at point guard for the Hawks. He is a co-captain of this year's team after leading last year's team in assists and 3-point goals. Jason has received his academic letter, made the honor roll, and is a member of the National Junior Honor Society. He enjoys playing basketball and tennis in his free time. Jason plans on attending a 4-year college and playing basketball. So there's your senior boys basketball players and cheerleaders, and stepping in the booth there's George Jones. George, last year your youngest one was honored, and you don't have to do this anymore. All your kids are attending college now.
Well, that's right, but it's great, We know who brings those kids to practice every morning and every night when they're in 6th and 7th and 8th grade. It's great to see the parents get a little nod. It's part of basketball.
You bet. Now, we're just about ready for tip-off, where the Kennedy Cougars come in here and try to even a score against the Prairie Hawks. We're at the Hawks Nest here at Prairie High School, and the band is all revved up. We got Paul Pink here, George Jones. Behind the camera right now is Dave Evans. This is Jerry Evers. You're watching Cox Cable, Channel 36, voice of Cedar Rapids Prairie here in eastern Iowa. Now, the teams haven't been out to warm up, but I'll tell you what, go ahead and get that sandwich made, get the chips out, break open that Diet Cola, because we're going to have a barn burner. The last time these teams went at it, the score was 93-85 over at Kennedy, and Prairie was the winner that night. And when I came in tonight, I saw head coach Arnie Zedeker from the Kennedy Cougars sitting up there with head coach Denny Thiessen of the Prairie Hawks. And they're real good friends, and they were sitting talking about everything but basketball.
You could well imagine that, but you know what they were thinking about. That's maybe just a little bit of a shield. Kennedy would like to even up the score right here, and they've got a heck of a ball team, heck of a coach, good program. It's going to be a barn burner, that's for sure.
Well, they're throwing toy basketballs up in the crowd, just like they do at big-time basketball games, football games. I've seen that done, but not here at Prairie.
I go back just a little bit farther. When Al Lorenzen was playing for Kennedy, nobody could beat him that year, but it happened right here at Prairie in the old Hawks Nest. So this is a tough place to play, and Kennedy knows that, and it's going to be a good ball game.
You bet. So get ready. We're just about ready to start.
as the Linn-Mar Cougars of Kennedy High School taking on our own Prairie Hawks. Connect officials are Gene Glab and F. Peterson. Please show them your utmost respect as they have a difficult job ahead. And now let's meet the starters for the contest. First for the Cougars at guard, 5'8" senior, number 11, Al Piker.
Al Pikert there. And starting for the Prairie Hawks, number 12, Jason Furler.
Number 43,
Tim Zukin. And Justin Hupper gets a start tonight, senior guard. And here comes a big guy, Tony Booth, 6'4" senior. Michael Kleppe, number 52. Brad Miskimen. Keith Kleppe holds the school record just the other night against Jefferson. 6 for 7 from three-point range. Rod Oberbrackling finishes out for the starting five. And here's Trent Mitchell for the Prairie Hawks. So we're just about ready for tip-off here. Got Paul Pink on my left. Dave Evans here in this first half on my right. This is Jerry Evers. George Jones on the camera. George will be sitting beside me in the second half. I'll tell you what, both these teams need a victory tonight to stay out of the second division in the Mississippi Valley. Both are tied right now in fourth place. Kleppe, number 52. For the Hawks, and 43, Tim Sukin. Tip controlled by the Cougars. Miskimen gives it to Pikert. Back to Miskimen, who takes drive in there by Oberbrackling, and he scores, and he's fouled in there by Mitchell. So that's the first score tonight for either team. Cougars go up 2-0. Chance in there for Oberbrackling to make it 3. Missed, rebounded in there by Keith Kleppe. Mitchell back to Keith Kleppe, who loses out of bounds. Turnover, first turnover of the game to the Hawks.
Dave, this should be one barn burner of a game, Jerry. Prairie went over to Kennedy here a couple of weeks ago, and a 1-point game, 1 or 2-point game, very close. These are two very equal teams, and you know, it could go either way.
Oberbrackling draws, Keith Kleppe draws a foul from Keith, and that's the second team foul. Yeah, that final score over at the Cougar home court was 93-85, but it was a back and forth game, and right at the end, Sukin up and missed, rebounded in there. Sukin with foul. So that's the Cougars' first team foul. A little press in here installed by the Cougars. The big guy, Kleppe, brings it up, dribbles, kicks it off to Hupper. Hupper looks inside. Here's Furler out front, directs traffic, brings Mike Kleppe in front of the free throw line, high post. They're going to try to do some picks out there. Man-to-man defense in here by the Cougars. Underneath, nice pass in there by Hupper. Up and in for Trent Mitchell. So it's all even, 2-2 right now. Tony Booth out front, dribbles against Kleppe, kicks it off to Pikert. Pikert has it blocked in there by Mike Kleppe, Dave Evans.
Yeah, Mike Kleppe's a fine ball player. He's going to have to really do his stuff tonight, just like that all night.
Kleppe is the leading Mississippi Valley scorer with just under 25 points, or just under 26 points. Booth double teamed in there. Pass went off of number 33. Muskiemen. Booth behind the back pass. Full court press here by the Cougars. Hupper gets it into Furler. Furler looks deep. Here's Mitchell. Up and in, no call. That's Keith Kleppe. Nice pass in there by Furler. Piker back to Tony Booth. Tony Booth looking inside. No one's there. He decides to dribble himself. Use the forearm shiver on him. And Booth had trouble with the ball. He picks it up and rebounded in there by Hupper. Hupper's looking here. They slow it up, get it inside, and Tony Booth with a good defense there, Paul Pink.
Yeah, it is. They're doing a pretty good job on him.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if I want to guard that big Tony Booth. What a specimen he is. Mike Kleppe gets it in, kicks it out. Here's Keith Kleppe. He's hot from that three-point range. Bingo! Kleppe with his 5th point, and Hupper with the knock. I'll tell you what, that's a good sign for the Prairie Hawks. He hit 6 for 7 there over at the Jefferson Jayhawk gym, so he's 1 for 1 tonight. So the score now, 7-2 in favor of the Prairie Hawks. Spiker out here on the right wing, kicks it out here. Give Muskiemen. Muskiemen throws it out, so it looks like a Prairie Hawk touched it. Muskiemen, Brad Muskiemen, 6'3" forward, just a junior. Tony Booth inside, puts it up, he misses it. Rebounded in there by Keith Kleppe, and Booth jump ball, so it'll go over to Prairie.
Fumble recovery. Had a fumble recovery there by number 55.
Tony Booth, that's for sure, Paul Pink. Excellent football player. Little pick series out there. Furler brings it across the 10-second line. We're just halfway through here the first quarter. And ball cleanly stolen away in there by Sukin. Nice dribble in there. Rob Oberbrackling brings it inside, and Trent Mitchell picks up his 2nd foul, so it'll be a 2-shot foul for Rob Oberbrackling. 6-foot senior guard, 155 pounds. So that's 3 team fouls on the Prairie Hawks. Oberbrackling hits the first one. He's got 3 points tonight. So into the game is Chad Steele, and I'm sure Trent Mitchell's going to sit down with those 3 fouls. That's right. Second attempt by Oberbrackling, up and good. 4 points now. No press this time by the Cougars. Furler brings it across, looking inside. Nice defense in there. Kleppe missed the ball. Tony Booth with a powering rebound. Pikert, nice screen in there by Tony Booth. Pikert with a 2-point shot, missed. Rebounded in there by Tony Booth. He had trouble hanging onto the ball. Puts it up and in. And you're going to get a foul in there by Keith Kleppe. That's his 2nd.
Kleppe's 2nd personal, the team scored. Booth on the line for the Cougars to shoot the ball.
There's, so that's Booth's first 2 points tonight. Score 6-7 right now. Chance for Tony to tie the game for his Cougars. And the miss off the back of the rim, and that's Aaron Bleckel in the game with that rebound. Justin Hupper kicks it off over here to Chad Steele, fresh into the game. Steele looking for Mike Kleppe inside. Steele gets it off to here to Hupper. Hupper traveled, nothing called. Aaron Bleckel with a long shot, missed. Rebounded in there by the Cougars. Kicks it out here to Piker. They got a And here's Oberbrackling going in with the left hand, and he missed. Rebound in here by Furler. Furler's got 2-on-2. Gives it up. Foul in there by Oberbrackling, I believe. Yes, Rob Oberbrackling with his first foul tonight. So that's just that's 2 team fouls now on the Cougars. Inbounded in here. Hupper over to Furler. Furler's going to run the point here. Deep inside, Chad Steele looking for somebody inside. Furler will take that three-pointer. Yes, yes, yes! Furler's three-point shot. If he hits that first one, he's going to be hot tonight. Oberbrackling with a three-pointer from downtown. He missed. Rebounded in there by Sukin. Up and missed. Prairie Hawks recover the rebound. That's Miss Gimmon that had that shot, not Sukin. Steele looking inside to Mike Kleppe. Nice defense in there by the Cougars. Furler kicks it off to Aaron Vleckel. Nice feed in there by Vleckel to Kleppe. That's Mike Kleppe's first 2 points tonight. So the score is 12-6 in favor of the Prairie Hawks. Ball kicked out of bounds in there by Justin, or the Furler kid. Miss Gimmon going to inbound it here for the Cougars. Biker controls he calls for play number 2. Kicks it out here to Oberbrockling. He likes to take the ball inside. Rebound by Mike Kleppe. Kicks it off Furler. 4-on-1. That's Aaron Vleckel. And he missed. And Miss Gimmon with the foul. So that'll be a 2-shot foul. Into the game now for the Cougars is Jason Breck. 6 foot, 155-pound senior guard. Sitting down is Rob Oberbrockling, and Rob looked a little tired there. Chad Steele with a chance of 2 here. I don't know what's happening down there. They said no basket. No basket. Apparently Chad was standing on the line. So take the erasers out and wipe that off. So the second one is good. That's Chad's first basket tonight. 13-6 right now. Piker looking inside to Tony Booth. Tim Sukin kicks it off Tony Booth, intercepted by Mike Kleppe. Mike Kleppe's going to take it up, puts it up, bounces around. He gets his own rebound, puts it up. Tony Booth fouls him, and it's good! That shows you the strength, Dave Evans, of Mike Kleppe, the junior. He got fouled real good by Tony Booth. He hung on the ball, hung in the air, and put that basket, made that basket.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Jerry. He was surrounded by green uniforms there, and just bullied his way up there and got fouled, came back up and got the basket too.
Okay, Piker brings it across the line. The score is 15-6 with 3 minutes left here in the first period. Shot put up there by Miss Gimmon. That's good. 2-point shot. That's Miss Gibbon's first bucket for the night. Furler brings it across. Looking inside to Mike Kleppe, kicks it out here to Aaron Vleckel. Furler made his first 3-pointer, brings it 15-foot jump shot, miss. Miss Gimmon with the rebound. Piker looking to drive, and I don't know what happened there. Tony Booth shot it, missed. Mike Kleppe with the rebound, and the Hawks control it here. Chad Steele underneath, a nice feed in there. I believe that was Furler with the assist. I tell you, Chad Steele was sitting in there in the paint so long, I thought there was going to be a 3-second call. Tony Booth kicks it out here to Sukan. Long shot in there by Breck, misses, and Miss Gimmon looked like he fouled. And holy cow, the Prairie fans are saying, okay, that's right. The referee just pointed the wrong direction.
Changed his mind there. You know, the fans kind of we're gonna go down there and get him, Jerry.
No. I mean, that happens a lot. He's smiling over there. I've refereed a few games. Oh, you're gonna get a call on Tony or Jason Breck for pushing on Furler, and that brings bonus time here for the Prairie Hawks. Paul Pink. I was just about ready to say it's real easy sometimes to point that wrong, point in the wrong direction. And, you know, if you have a few parents in the stands, they'll correct you. And, you know, that shows the class of that official, you know. He knew he pointed in the wrong direction. Into the game now is number 53, Brian Sieber. Sitting down is Tony Booth. Justin Furler for the Hawks sat down. And I believe, yeah, Pat Weldon is in the game. This is his last home game. He was honored tonight along with Jason Furler. So Furler, first free throw is good. He's got 4 points now. Second attempt, off the back of the rim. Number 43, Tim Sukin with the rebound. 18-8 right now. Double-digit lead here for the Prairie Hawks. Fagert. Breck couldn't control the ball. Ball stolen in there by between Weldon and Furler. We'll give them both half a steal on that. Furler kicks inside to Mike Kleppe with a 10-footer, and it sinks it. So that's 6 field goals now for Kleppe. He's got 6 points. Excuse me, 3 field goals for 6 points. Breck kicks it off over here to Sukan. Breck will take the 2-pointer, and he scores. Jason Breck with his first bucket tonight. Furler takes a look with a minute and a half left. Ball deflected in there by a Cougar. Nice hands by Mike Kleppe. Furler's having trouble getting that ball inside. They're triple teaming Mike Kleppe, so that's going to leave somebody in 3-point land open. And Pat Weldon has it stolen away. Fiker with a 2-on-1, kicks it off. No, he takes it in himself. So Al Fikert with his first 2 points tonight. 20-12, Prairie. Mike Kleppe inside. Pat Weldon 3-point off the back of the rim. And Pat Weldon touched it last, so Cougar ball.
Cougar ball, Jerry. I got to say something about Kleppe. Kleppe is really showing a lot of poise out here tonight. You know, we've watched 3 or 4 ball games, and Kleppe, I think it looks like it's going to be his best ball game.
Weldon had deflected that, and Chad Steele with the hustle got that ball. Kleppe kicks it up here to Aaron Blecko. Did a good job not traveling. Pat Weldon looking inside. Here's Justin Furler, takes baseline, and there's a big foul inside. Holy cow. There was nothing, I mean, he just put his hands right in the middle of his back. That's Miskimmon with the foul. Fikert and Miskimmon sits down, and Chad Danforth into the game, along with number 13, Todd Miller. Mike Kleppe sits down, and Eric Smith is into the game.
You know, speaking of fouls, Jerry, Kennedy has 5 right now, and Prairie has 4. But it started out, Prairie had 3 and 3 quick ones right at the beginning of the game, and they got settled down, and now Kennedy's making the fouls.
Jason Furler with his second free throw tonight. He's got 5 points. Also in the game for the Cougars now, 41, Matt Burns. Sitting down is Tim Sukan. Furler with his 4th attempt tonight from the charity stripe. He's made 2 already. And the second one's back off the back of the rim. And just into the game, Matt Burns with the rebound. So a whole host of Kennedy Cougars in there. And I'll tell you what, that almost was an excellent pass in there. Chad Danforth had to work real hard just to get his hands on that basketball and stepped out of bounds. Pat Weldon looking over here to Aaron Blecko. Blecko still looking inside. Nice defense in there by the Cougars. Eric